good. Dressed in all your fancy clothes. Sneakers looking fresh to death. I'm loving those show toes.
That's Estelle and Kanye West with American Boy. And we have got on the phone with us a real American boy, the ambassador of Americana, the man who put kitsch in kitchen, Mr. Charles Phoenix. Welcome to the show, Charles.
Well, good afternoon or good morning, whatever time it is. No, wait, I can't even speak. Something's wrong with me. No, I'll be fine. What's going on?
We are getting ready for your performance this Saturday night at the Carpenter Center here on the campus of Cal State Long Beach. And I'm excited because I'm a huge fan of yours. And I'd love to tell people, yeah, we have some of our students going, who's Charles Phoenix? Well, he does the most amazing show. Basically, he started out with slides that he collected across the country. And Charles, you can take it from there. How did you put that together?
Well, basically, this show is a celebration of American culture, is what it is. It is a classic living room slideshow that I have supercharged into an extravaganza extraordinaire of a tribute to American style and life and design and everything. It's about architecture. It's about car culture. It's about space-age style. It's about landmark attractions, fashion, theme parks. It's about all kinds of things. I mean, it's kind of a kaleidoscope of what Americana is. It kind of lives in a realm of kind of retro culture. We might as well get that out in the open. It's kind of retro. But it's fun, and it's funny. And, I have a good time. I travel all across the country, so this show is a combination of stories of my road trips, going in search of time warps and treasures, and mixing that up with some vintage images, some Kodachrome slides that I've been collecting for like 25 years. So it's like, here this beautiful vintage picture is of whatever X is. I mean, and it could be so many different things. And I went to find it. And when I did, I found that, and then I turned the corner, and here was this. So it's kitschy culture, it is, but at the end of the day, it really is a tribute to our culture and to our style and to our heritage, even though I never use the word heritage. I never use the word history, even though it is a lot about that. So you laugh and you learn. It's like stand-up comedy, but it's kind of, it's kind of hard to explain. I mean, it's commentary on our culture.
And I love
it. And it's a lot of fun. I will have you know that. I've been doing this for a long time, so I'm really obsessed with it.
So did you go to yard sales or thrift shops? How did you gather the initial photographs when you started? I would imagine now people give them to you, right? They send them their photographs?
I've been collecting other people's old Kodachrome slides from the 50s and 60s for about 25 years. Originally, I found them at estate sales, and I started collecting them in the early 90s when, found photography was totally not a thing at all. I mean, no one said the words found and photography together, but I was kind of, in the beginning of that, discovery of these incredible collections of photos that were just sitting in boxes in people's, basements and stuff. So I started collecting other people's old slides, and then I started doing these retro slideshows, which then blossomed into me looking at an image and something in the image going I think that still exists. I want to go there and find that. So my show evolved into kind of a combination of the vintage images and then me going out in the United States, wherever, to find these extraordinary things like old monorails and show cars of the future from the past and space age, homes, like really over the top stuff that now is really fun and interesting and amusing to look at. So I enjoy it. I love it. And I think that audiences, seem to come back for more and more and more. So I think they all enjoy it too.
I saw you first in 1998, and I remember you called your collection a slibrary because it was slides, right? And that there was a slibrarian who took care of all of it. But that's not all you do. You do tours, because I have a friend of mine that took your Disneyland tour of downtown L.A. And thought it was awesome. Do you still do the tours?
Well, thank you. Yeah, I also am a tour guide, just because I love to take people places and show off things that I think they might not ordinarily see or, know how to experience necessarily. And I've been to these places like downtown L.A. I call it the Disneyland tour of downtown Los Angeles because I proved we don't have one Disneyland, we have two. That tour is coming up in December. I have a few ticks left on that for my website. But, yeah, it's just, I want to celebrate what makes America unique, and then, in the case of downtown LA, what makes downtown Los Angeles unique? I mean, I'm thrilled to say that I'm able to travel all over the United States, and when I travel, I go in search of what makes a town or a city unique. I'm not going to find what's similar to what I have in my own town. I want to go and see what defines that town, and that's a lot of what, or things that I can find there that I can't find anywhere else. That's a lot of kind of what my show is about. It's celebrating, unique American style and like I said, time warps and treasures.
And I'm so glad somebody's doing that, because there's so many of our treasures that are disappearing. I can't remember the name of it, but in LA there was a building shaped like a tamale, right?
The tamale, yes. There is a building shaped like a tamale. It's on Whittier Boulevard in East LA. It was built in like about 1927 or 28 or 29. And I have stood before it and, beheld the glory. Is that what you say? Beheld the glory? Yes. Have I beholded the glory? Yeah, I mean, that's something completely unique in all the world. We have a building shaped like a tamale, and to imagine somebody wanted to tear it down a couple of years ago, that's criminal.
That is criminal. We have another question for you.
It's not really a question. It's more of a statement. Sure. I must admit, I think I would be best friends with you. That's the way that you're describing your show and what you love to do. It's me.
Well, I'll tell you what you do. Saturday night, right here at 8:00 on campus at the Carpenter Center, he's going to be doing his show. So grab up a couple tickets and come and see him. It's really worth it. He's hilarious on stage if you haven't seen him.
Hey, Charles, I'm just curious. Is there any food involved with your show? Because I hear you're a chef. And what's this share pumple thing?
Oh, a chef. Yeah, no, I'm not really a chef. I just try to make up recipes in the kitchen like a crazy person. So some people have called me a chef. The churpumple is a pie-stuffed cake I invented. Cherry, pumpkin, and apple churpumple.
Oh, yeah.
And you serve it like around fall season and winter season, because if you eat it, you're going to die otherwise. Yeah, it's churpumple, cherry, pumpkin, and apple pies, each one stuffed in a layer of cake. So I made one yesterday, as a matter of fact. It's sitting in my kitchen right now. And I even ate a whole slice of it. I almost died.
We'd love to try it. We're pie people over here. And not only that, he's an author. He's got so many great little coffee table books, right? And the one that caught me, and I saw at a friend's home, was Cruising the Pomona Valley from 1930 to 1970. And
I'm from the Pomona Valley, so I wrote that book about 15 or 20-ish years ago in tribute to the Pomona Valley, which, when I moved to LA when I was 19 and I said I'm from the Pomona Valley, everyone went like, ugh. And so I'm like, no. We're not going to play that game here. There are treasures around every corner, no matter where you go in this world.
I remember coming off
something interesting, and Pomona Valley is no exception.
Right.
So, I'm about finding the glory, the good, the beautiful, the bizarre. And that's what This is Americana, my retro slideshow this Saturday night at the Carpenter Performing Arts Center in Long Beach is all about. It is a celebration of our culture. It's a lot of fun. We laugh just because so many things are funny. And, we're not laughing at it, we're laughing with it. So it's a good time. It's G-rated. You can bring the kids, bring grandma and grandpa. They love it, too. So it moves along quickly. We cover a lot of subjects. So it's kind of a crazy kaleidoscope of American pop culture then and now.
I can't wait to see it. That's coming Saturday night right here at the Carpenter Performing Arts Center. And if you missed that show or want to go on the Hollywood tour or any other activity, charlesphoenix.com is where you can find out more information. There's all kinds of events coming up, and you'll want to get into them. Charles, I can't wait to see you. I will be in the audience, and I'm known for my laugh. So when you hear that high laugh, very loud, that's me.
Well, I know I will hear you.
You will. I love your show. I can't wait to see it. And thank you so much for joining us this morning on the show. And we will see you Saturday night.
See you Saturday night. Thank you, you guys.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye
awesome.
now.
Thanks,
Take
Charles.
care.